When one dog blocks the other from you, the important question is not only which dog stepped in, it is what the body looked like when they did it. Most owners call this jealousy. But when one dog wedges between you and the other, they may not be jealous in the simple way people mean it. They may be following a rule your home accidentally taught them. You pet one dog, and the other dog pushes between you. You sit on the couch, and one dog wedges their body in front of the second. You come home, and one dog turns sideways like a living gate. It feels personal because you are the thing in the middle. But blocking is not one behavior with one meaning. Sometimes it is attention-seeking. Sometimes it is excitement. Sometimes it is a learned routine. Sometimes it is a dog trying to manage social space. And sometimes, if the body is stiff enough, it can be a warning sign. The mistake is reading every block as dominance. The better question is, what changed in the room right before the block happened? Start with the soft version. You are on the couch. One dog is beside you. The other dog walks over with a loose body, wagging tail, relaxed mouth, and bright eyes. They slide between your hand and the first dog, not with a hard stare, but with a goofy push. Maybe they nudge your wrist. Maybe they sit on your foot. Maybe they roll their shoulder into you like they have no idea how large they are. This can be attention control. The dog has learned that your hands matter. When your hand moves to the other dog, attention is leaving them. So they move their body into the path. Not necessarily because they hate the other dog, because bodies are how dogs solve simple problems. If they want access to your hand, they put themselves where the hand is. That version may be annoying, but it is not automatically dangerous. The body stays loose. The other dog does not look frightened. The blocking dog can be redirected. Everyone recovers. The second version is excitement spillover. This often happens when you come home. Both dogs rush to the door. One dog reaches you first. The second dog comes in fast, cuts across the first dog's path, spins, jumps, or wedges in front. The whole doorway becomes a messy tangle of tails, shoulders, paws, and noise. Owners often see this as rivalry. Sometimes it is simply too much excitement in too little space. The doorway is narrow. Your attention is exciting. Your return is emotional. Both dogs want to reach the same person at the same time. Blocking appears because the room has become crowded with energy. In this version, the clue is recovery. Do the dogs shake off, sniff, move apart, and settle after the first rush? Or does the blocking become harder, sharper, and more targeted each time? Excitement can be messy without being hostile. But repeated doorway collisions can still become a problem if one dog starts using force and the other dog starts avoiding, freezing, or snapping. The third version is a learned routine. This one can look almost funny. You sit down and the same dog immediately claims the middle spot. You call both dogs and the same dog arrives first. They turn sideways and block the second dog from reaching your hand. You reach for one collar and the other dog inserts their head. Like the rule has always been, I go first. This dog may not be making a moral choice. They may be repeating a pattern that has worked. Maybe they got petted first every time they pushed forward. Maybe the quieter dog backed away. Maybe you laughed and rewarded the blocker with attention. Maybe the household accidentally taught one dog that access comes from being faster and bigger. Dogs learn the traffic rules of a home. They learn who gets the couch corner, who gets the first greeting, who moves away from the bowl, who waits at the door, who gets attention when they press closest. Blocking can become part of that traffic system. The question is whether the system is fair and relaxed, or tense and one-sided. The fourth version is social buffering. This is more subtle. One dog may step between you and the other dog when the energy changes. Maybe the other dog is too excited. Maybe your voice got louder. Maybe a child is running through the room. Maybe the dogs are crowding each other near the couch. In some cases, the blocking dog is not only trying to steal attention, they may be interrupting tension. You will see this in the body. The dog may curve their body instead of driving straight in. They may look away. They may lick their lips or turn sideways. They may move through the space in a way that breaks the line between the other dog and the person. This does not make them a peacekeeper in a human sense, but dogs do use movement and body position to change social pressure. Sometimes stepping between 2 points reduces intensity. Sometimes it increases it. That is why context matters. If the other dog relaxes after the block, the behavior may have lowered the room's energy. If the other dog stiffens, retreats, or avoids coming near you, the block may be controlling access in a way that matters. The fifth version is the one to take seriously. Some behavior professionals describe person access guarding or access control patterns. That does not mean your dog is bad. It means your dog may be treating your attention, your body, your lap, or your couch space as something worth controlling. The signs are different from the goofy attention block. The body gets still. The mouth closes. The eyes harden. The dog may stand tall over the space. They may freeze when the other dog approaches. They may push with a stiff shoulder, growl, show teeth, snap, or block the same dog repeatedly. The other dog may start taking a longer path around them. They may stop approaching you when that dog is nearby. They may lower their head, lick their lips, turn away, or freeze. This is no longer a cute middle child joke. This is a pattern of access control. If you see stiff bodies, hard staring, growling, snapping, chasing away, guarding of your lap, or escalation, pause. This is no longer just a cute access game. Do not force the dogs to share your attention. Do not push them into face-to-face conflict. That is when a veterinarian and a qualified behavior professional matter. The goal is not to panic. The goal is to stop pretending every block is playful. Now look at the most common scenes. On the couch, blocking often means access to your hands and lap. The softer dog may want touch. The pushier dog may want the best physical position. The tense dog may be controlling who is allowed near the couch. At the door, blocking often means excitement and crowding. The first seconds of your return are high energy, so the dogs may collide before they can think. During feeding or toy time, blocking is more sensitive. If one dog moves between the other dog and you while food, treats, chews, or toys are nearby, read the body very carefully. During quiet petting, blocking is easiest to understand. If you pet one dog and the other calmly inserts themselves, then relaxes when you acknowledge them, you may be seeing learned attention seeking. If they stiffen and drive the other dog away, you are seeing something stronger. The pattern is built from 3 questions. First, what did the blocking dog want access to? Your hand, your lap, the doorway, a toy, the couch, the first greeting. Second, what did the other dog do? Stay relaxed, move away calmly, freeze, avoid, challenge, grow tense. Third, what happened after the block? Everyone settled, or the room got tighter. That last answer matters most. A lower risk block usually resolves. A higher risk block tends to repeat, intensify, or limit the other dog's access. This is why owners of 2 dogs need to watch both dogs, not only the loud one. The dog who blocks is easy to see. The dog who quietly stops trying is the one owners often miss. If the second dog no longer comes to you or no longer joins the couch, a rule has formed. If they wait for the first dog to leave, a rule has formed too. The household has developed a pattern around access. Maybe it is mild, maybe it is unfair, maybe it is becoming stressful. The useful clue is noticing the quiet pattern before it gets louder. The positive version of this behavior is still real. Sometimes one dog blocks because they adore you and have poor manners. Sometimes they are excited. Sometimes they learned that stepping close earns touch. Sometimes they want to be included so badly that their body arrives before their brain. That version can be softened with routine, space, and fair attention. But the meaning comes from the bodies in the room. A loose block says, "Include me." A frantic block says, "I cannot manage this excitement." A curved block may say, "The room is too intense." A stiff block says, "This access is mine." Same movement, different message. So the next time one dog wedges between you and the other, do not stop at jealousy. Look at the shoulders, the mouth, the eyes, the tail, the other dog's response, the object nearby, the room, the doorway, the couch, the exact thing your attention was touching. Your dogs are not only fighting for affection, they may be showing you the social rules they think your home is using. And once you can read those rules early, you can stop waiting for the loud version of the problem. You can understand the quiet block before it becomes a hard one. Subscribe for more pet behavior decoded.